An access control system is a tool that helps a more efficient, robust, and scalable management that protects your facilities with maximum guarantees. The following is a brief description of how the Access Suite works. To get started, you will need to log in with a username and password. Within the interface, you will first need to generate user roles. These allow the administrator to customize which options will be visible or enabled for different users. Each of the menu options, buttons, list boxes, etc. can be configured for each of the roles. Once the roles have been created, we associate a role to each user. To create the buildings, you can import plans or custom maps. The different objects that will form part of the installation are located on the plans: read heads, volumetric readers, facial recognition terminals, or any access control element. To design the objects inside the map, you can do it in the design mode, where you can select the desired element and capture it in the map. The objects that we have created are associated with a controller and a reader. There are three types of controllers: Sentry, Access, and Facial. The name, IP, and port are determined. Once all the controllers have been defined, each reader is assigned. The type of reader indicates what it controls, which controller it is associated with, the enclosure in which it is located. The readers associated with facial recognition have a default IP. The access groups show all the readers and controllers in the installation. First, you must create the enclosures with the different locations. Then, an identifying name is given to each group, and finally, each reader is assigned a group to grant it the selected permissions. In the Buildings section, the hierarchical way in which the floors and zones of the installation are arranged is shown with images. For easy access to the parts of the floor plan, you can create rooms via Sites tab. In the Employee Management sections, it is possible to update the data of each employee. In addition, each employee is associated with a card number and the access group to which he/she belongs. Visits are temporary accesses, and when registering them, you must determine what type of visit it is, who is to be visited, the day, where they have permission to enter, and if the person has an associated vehicle. The access history allows filtering by date of any movement that has taken place in an area of the installation. This information is stored in a database and can be exported at any time. If the event has an associated camera, the recording is displayed. Predefined reports are extracted from the database following a pre-established format. As an example, the most common ones are the number of employees registered in the system, business cards, active cards, etc. There is a repository with the most used ones, but the system administrator can define new ones according to his needs in a simple way and in a friendly environment. For effective control, it is necessary to configure calendars with time slots in which access is allowed. In these calendars, it is possible to select the public holidays corresponding to each location. SCATI ACCESS informs the user in real time of all the events that occur in the installation. Events such as access allowed or denied for user entry through card readers or facial recognition terminals, entry validation by successful number plate recognition, etc. All these processes are executed without delaying normal user navigation or response times, among other actions involved. The dashboard section shows the different dashboards in a visual and intuitive way, with the most relevant data of the different types of accesses that have taken place in the installation, such as employee entry, external entry, vehicle entry, etc. Access Go is the mobile application of SCATI Access, specially designed for when you need to control with guarantees and in a punctual way the access of your workers to an external enclosure to your facilities, for example, for conventions or group events that your organization carries out in a hotel or in an auditorium. To operate Access Go on your mobile device, you need to log in with your credentials. Using NFC technology, the visitor or employee card is read, and your device displays whether you have been granted access to the venue. Once the event is over, this mobile terminal is connected to the fixed terminal of SCATI Access, and all the events are dumped into the main database. In this way, you have all access control events centrally recorded at the same location. Take the leap to a new level of security and convenience. SCATI Access,